I'm Gaz, and this is Let's Quickly Play Quadriga. Turn down that volume. So this is a Roman chariot racing game, and it's pretty difficult, actually. So there's a campaign that you can play through where you start out as a charioteer, or an auriga, to use the Roman term, and you play through the various circuses around the Roman Empire, your goal eventually being to play in the Roman circus itself. And along the way you can upgrade your riders and your chariots and horses and all that good stuff, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to run a few single races. And these symbols right here, well, I'll explain them as we play. So first I get to choose who I ride for, and just mousing over these shows who each of the factions are and sort of their benefits. So these guys down here, well, the stars are skill, and they make going around curves easier and improve outcomes from crashes and lacerations. This is a skill that pertains to the auriga. Constitution helps prevent damage and keeps them alive, and endurance is dealing with the horses. It allows them to maintain speed a lot longer. So what else is there? Quality, that improves the chariot acceleration, and speed deals with, I believe, the horses. It makes them go faster. What else is there? Size. Heavier chariots cause and resist more damage. And I think that's it. Okay, so all of these are pretty damn important. I think really what you want to choose depends upon which circus you are running in. But I wasn't paying attention to that as soon as I hit the single race, so I don't know what I'm running, and I don't really know the arenas well enough that I know exactly what I need anyway, so I'm just gonna go with what I think is probably a good idea. I'd like to go with this because having a skilled driver is very important, but having speed is also a bit more important. I think we'll go with the nobles. I get a few extra points to put into places that I would like anyway, so I definitely want to increase the endurance. I think I'll increase the skill so we can take very tight turns. Okay, here's the arena. It's a pretty long one, and I imagine it has a very sharp turning. So maybe... Now let's just increase speed on the horses. Let's see how this does. I have yet to win a race. Okay. So this is a turn-based game, and here we go. So here is the full arena. This is a very long one. I should have done endurance, actually. It's a very long one. So here I am, and the first thing I get to choose is, do I whip the horses, or do I accelerate them by shaking the reins? When you whip the horse, it also can damage them, so you don't really want to use it unless it's going to give you an immediate advantage. So I'll just go ahead with the accelerate to start out with here. You can see this guy is whipping the horse, and if you mouse over it, you can kind of see that this one is getting injured, and that probably means he's going to lose his horse somewhere in the race, which is not good because then you have to dodge the horse. And it looks like everyone has spikes on their wheels but me, so that's cool. These two have helmets, which means they've got endurance. That means that they are going to be harder to attack. So I think we're just going to keep accelerating and hope that no real damage happens. You can play in sort of a dynamic mode where it's not turn-based like this. I don't think we need to whip. I think we're in a good position here. Hopefully we can get in front of this guy, but he's whipping right now. It might be a good idea to run him into the curb, but if I get ahead of him, I can move over. Okay, so here we have a lot more options. I can crash to the right or left, try and run him into the wall. I can just have this guy be cautious and avoid the aggressions of the other charioteers. However, since we're sort of in the lead of these two on the other side of me, I don't really need to do that. Control, basically I think just allows you to handle a little bit better around like the edge of the arena and around other objects. But what I think I want to do, you'll notice here that my proposed path is green up until the turn, so I think this is telling me that I'm going a little too fast. On the other hand, I might also want to just speed up. I'm not at maximum speed, but what I think I really want to do is get into that turning lane, because I have got the 2 stars, so I've got really good handling, and I think I can pick up the speed on the right of way. So we'll go over there. I was really hoping to block that guy. Yeah, damn it! I was going too damn fast. I should have paid more attention to that. So I lost my chariot, and this guy's going to get dragged around the arena the rest of the race. He is almost dead. It's really not worth trying. So I can have him hang on, or I can have him escape and run away. If he runs away, he's possibly going to get run down by these guys. He's definitely going to get run down by those guys. It doesn't matter so much in a single race, but in the campaign mission, you want to keep your charioteers alive. Anyway, let's just have him run away. No! Ooh, he made it. Okay. So, went a little too fast. I should have been paying a bit more attention. Oh well. So let's try that again. Single race. This time, let's go with someone else. Let's go with the politicians. They have cunning aurigas and large ornate chariots. So we'll get a lot of starting bonuses for the chariots. And I think I want to put point into speed. Let's do the... No, let's not do that. Let's do quality and more speed. Or... well, I get no choice. So this is a full circuitous circus. And holy shit! I didn't pay attention to how many people we had in here. Okay, so where am I? I guess I am... no, I'm right here. I'm in the back. Well, that's no good. That's really no good whatsoever. Order phase, but I have no orders. Oh no, I'm out here. Never mind. Well, all we can do is accelerate until I can get... oh man, I am in the worst possible position. I am boxed in, and I cannot get anywhere. Ideally, I'm going to want to get over here, but I think... no, I can't crash. This guy's ahead of me, so he will hurt me severely. But let's go try and do some major displacement. And I was blocked. We're getting left far behind. Keep going, keep going. We're definitely going to have to pick up the pace here. So, we definitely need some more acceleration to catch up to everybody. I've got 3 laps, so as long as I can get into that area where it's nice and clean, I think I'll be okay. So, I'm not suffering any bad turning. If I get a little bit closer to that guy, it puts me at risk of him... I can't talk tonight. It puts me at risk of him attacking me. But I do need to get over. Let's just keep accelerating. Maybe something will open up here. Okay. Sounds like someone took a little bit of damage. That's okay. Let's have us move in now. Everyone else is moving in as well. Oh, crap. So we just took a little bit of damage, and I lost some ground there. Definitely want to come all the way over this time. So let's see. Major displacement, medium. Yeah, let's do major displacement. Let's get in on that inside track. Because I am dead last right now. It's only the first half of the first lap, and this guy is in bad shape. So let's accelerate. You you would do that, you bastard. Fortunately, we've got a little bit of a pile up here, so let's go in one more. Oh wow, we are half a lap behind. My best hope... Uh-oh. Crap. So, I'm gonna have to brake a little bit, because obviously I'm taking this too quickly. Okay, got that guy. Looks like that driver died. So we've got a chariot on the loose. That's a lot of fun. Let's do some whipping. Get around there as quickly as possible. Okay. So we might be able to lash this guy. We're coming up on him here. He does have a helmet though, so it might not be the best strategy. You can see though my stamina on my horses is still pretty good, but that's not really... I mean, we're not going to win this race at all. There should be an autocomplete button. Well, maybe not, because I'm not doing a campaign. So let's try and lacerate this guy. Oh, he moved away. You bastard. Well, I guess up until the end of the race, I can just try and hurt somebody. Let's accelerate a little bit faster. Uh-oh. Horses loose on the track. Are they in my... I should have really looked ahead, because I think they are in my way. Let's try moving in. Of course, we got blocked. What the hell? Come on. Oh, and there's a chariot. Oh, there would be a chariot, wouldn't there? Crap. You know what? Let's just call this quits. We've got 2 more laps of this. Not gonna win. Okay. Let's try someone else. The traders have a better breed of horse and well-built chariots. Let's try them. This time I'm not going to worry about handling at all. We're at the Caesarea Inland. I do believe I've played that one before, so I'm going to focus purely on the horses and the chariots. A little bit more of the acceleration. We're going pretty fast. I mean, I've got maximum speed on the horses, so let's do endurance. Okay. Oh, crap. So we are definitely going to have to get out here. Otherwise, this is all going to bottleneck because there's not enough lanes in there. I don't want to whip the horses, though. Even though that would have probably helped me get ahead just a little bit. Maybe I'll do it this time. And the second horse isn't so good. Might do a little bit of damage to him. We are pulling ahead there. Looks like we're going to be stuck in the outside lane. Which kind of sucks. Okay. Well, let's just keep accelerating. Hope one of these bastards doesn't get in front of me. Uh-oh. We might come really close. Ooh, but this might be good. Oh no, he's got a gold helmet. There's no way I could shove him over. But if I could, it would really cause some mayhem over there. Let's try whipping him. And he's trying to whip me. He's trying to whip my horses. His horses. Whose horses? Doesn't matter. Okay, well, just for the fun of it, let's try and bash him over. Yeah, not a good idea. We're stunning him just a little bit, but he had too much... We did a lot of damage to his horse there, though. I'm gonna try, and let's do a minor displacement. Let's get in there just a little bit, because if there's another gap, I can move into the inside lane. This is another opportunity for me to push this guy off the road, so let's go ahead and try it. Now he's whipping me, the bastard. So I didn't actually manage to push him. He lost his whip there. Did you see that? Oh! And someone lost a horse. Okay, let's just keep being a bastard. I'm kind of hurting there, though. I'm starting to take a little bit of damage. But maybe if I can get one of these guys... Can I lacerate him? If I can get this guy to drop off, like if I can kill him, then these guys will be stuck with him. On the other hand, I could take this opportunity to move into the inside lane. I am behind these guys. He's stunned, so he's going a little bit slow. I might get shut out of this. Arg. Okay, let's try it. Yeah, I knew it. But are you gonna go down now? A little bit, yeah, a little bit. Okay. So we're taking this a little bit fast. I really don't want to decelerate, though. And I think if I go in, that's gonna make it even tighter. That's just gonna hurt me. But, so maybe I should just do control? Yeah, okay. I think that really slows you down when you do that, but looks like we just had another one run over. Okay, I'm gonna get all the way on the inside now. That was the first lap. I'm sort of in the middle. Although I imagine these guys are way ahead. No, actually we're doing okay here. Let's do a little bit of whipping and get ahead of this guy. Got some horses loose. Okay, now I'm taking that way too much. So I need to put the brakes on. Otherwise I'm going to have my chariot destroyed. Okay. And these guys are hurting each other. This guy's coming up. Definitely don't want that, so we need to accelerate again. Okay, it looks like we might lose that guy. That would be nice. This bastard is here, so I'm going to definitely watch out for his aggression. He tried that too. He thought I was going to do something. Oh man. I didn't even think about this. I'm going to have to take a wide angle here. Let's go medium displacement. And hope we don't run into this asshole who's just hanging onto the reins. Or these loose horses, but if I run into that, it's bad news. Actually, I might need to do a bigger displace. But then that would put me behind him, because if I do only the one, that's going to get me right here. I'm going to run right over him. So I'm going to have to do it. Major displacement. Slow me down a bit. We're trampling that guy, though. But I lost... What place am I even in right now? Whoa, did you see that? I think that's the number 2 guy. No, that can't be the number 2 guy. He's only got 2 horses. And there's a chariot with no rider. Actually, I might be doing pretty well here. So I think I'll just move in. Try and get around this guy, because this guy's boxed in with this one. So maybe I can do a little bit of whipping here. That guy's just beating him while he's down. That's terrible. You are a terrible person. But let's whip the horses and get in front of these guys. I might make it to 2nd place. I think that's 1st place right there. Unless that's 1st place. That would be hilarious if that was. Okay, that guy finally died. We need to decelerate, otherwise I'm going to go crazy. At this point, I do not want to make a stupid mistake, and I am sliding. Okay. Definitely need to get on the inside now. But then I'm going to have to accelerate like crazy. Now, is there anything in my way? These horses. But I don't think they're really going to be a problem. So this guy... You know what? I could just get in front of him. If I get in front of him, that slows these horses down, and that slows him down. Unless he moves. He would probably move, wouldn't he? I think right now we're just worrying about a straightaway. So let's get in front of him, just in case. Oh, goody. Goody, goody. That worked. And this guy's behind some horses. Okay, so it's time to... I don't want to whip the horses anymore. Let's just keep accelerating. This is the last lap, though. I'm going to win anyway. There's no real point. but yeah, let's just keep the acceleration going. That is not in my lane, is it? No, it's not. Second place! Not bad. I think a lot of that had to do with the fact that the computer decided to take care of itself. So, yeah, that was cool. I actually won a game. Actually, you know what? That's not true. I did come in third place once when I was testing through the game. Anyway, I guess I can just go through the campaign here, just sort of to show you. Let's go ahead and let's play with the army. Ride for the army. Okay, sure, and we'll just let them pick random names. Okay, so this is where you can sort of choose the circuits to begin in, and I started playing in Syria. It's fairly difficult. I'm not really sure where to begin at if you want an easy start. I think starting in Italy, though, is probably going up against the really hard guys. So maybe we should start in Africa or Egypt? The Egyptians were known for their chariots, though. Let's try Africa. Chariots are 25% cheaper. Okay. What the hell? Now this is a very short circus, so there are 4 teams here. Chariots are cheaper. Well, let's have a look at that. I have no denaries, so I cannot do anything about that anyway. Let's just do it. Let's go with... Well, they all look the same. Actually, no. These have a couple bad horses. This guy's got the best horses. These ones are... I mean, this is one really good one on the inside. That might actually be better. The one on the inside... the horse on the inside, I think, is the most important one. So having him at full health and endurance there is probably a good thing. On the other hand, I would like to have someone else pulling. Let's go with it. Hopefully this will be a fairly quick race. Betting 3-to-1 odds. Okay. After the first turn, all horses can randomly fail to accelerate even if they're whipped. Okay, so when you're in the campaign, each race does have an event that begins the setup here. Okay, so I am not built for speed, so maybe I want to gain an early advantage by whipping. They don't have a lot of health though, so let's not do that. Let's wait and see if the whipping will be more useful to me sort of midway through the race. This guy's already hurting his horses. Now let me see. I do have a little bit of turning, and my horses do have some endurance. Yeah, this guy's getting a very early lead here by doing that. Maybe I should do some whipping now. Oh, you bastard. So I'm hurting my horses for no reason. Okay, definitely need to... You know what, let's just try and ensure stability. Here, my horse, by being in the way. Looks like I hurt his chariot just a little bit, but he's drifting now, so... Aha. So do I assume he's going to hurt me? He's got the health and mostly chariot stuff. So let's go ahead and try and whip him. And I missed. Damn it. Okay. I need to pick up some speed here. Otherwise, I'm not going to do anything. What? Bad water. Oh. So I guess for this circus, the idea, again, the idea is to build your acceleration as early as possible, because after that first turn, you could be a little screwed. Let's try and go minor displacement. That'd be a little bit tight getting in there, but maybe it'll help me out. Or I could just try and accelerate. Yeah, let's just keep trying to... There we go. Taking some damage on my chariot and getting a little bit of drift. Yeah, quite a bit of drift, actually. Let's move all the way over. Okay, here's the auto-finish button, yeah. So... it's only available in the campaign. Looks like I'm going a little bit fast, actually. I'm going to want control. And that does slow me down. But if I can whip around ahead of that guy, I'll be in third place. That's something. Looks like I'm still going just a little bit too fast. But if I can make it past that turn, I'll be good to go. I could move out a little bit. That might lower the angle. Let's go ahead and do that. A little bit of drift there. I could just try and push this guy. His horse here is weak. And it doesn't look like he's got a helmet. What does he have? He's got mostly chariot stuff. But I could try... if I push him into the wall, then by default I sort of... Let's do it. Let's see if we can't hurt his horses or his chariot, and I guess he's not close enough to me for that to work. Damn it. Okay. Maybe I should decelerate for that. Just a little bit. I could always try the ensure stability, but let's try and decelerate just a little bit. And I guess I'm braking way too much there. Okay, accelerate through the turn. Oh, you... That alone might cost me the race. That stupid event. Can we do it now? Yes. And he's got that bad water. All I'm trying to do right now is come in third place. How's that? That turn is a little bit... Do I want to get in closer, or do I want to... Yeah, let's try it. You know, actually, I think that maybe taking a really tight turn is hurting the outside horse. My inside horse is fantastic right now. Let's do it. Let's move in and see what happens. Maybe I'll lose my chariot. It's a good thing I did that anyway, because this guy is in my way. And he's drifting, moving too fast. Let's try stability, or I could move out again. That worked the last time. Let's do that. Took a little bit of damage on that wheel there, and that wheel, apparently running over somebody's whip, will do that. Now, this is the final lap. I guess I can try and get close to this guy, or maybe he'll get close to me. My best bet right now is to try and run him into the wall, because I can't accelerate any faster. Nope. He had the whip. So I'm going to lose. He would have won anyway, even if I just kept going straight. Oh, this isn't the last bit. Okay. Let's move in and try and get around him. Oh, it was the last bit. I knew it. Okay, well, I still got 400 denarius, even though I came last. So... Wow, there's 6 teams this time. Well, I'm not going to do that. So, that's Quadriga. It's a pretty unique game. I get the feeling it's based on a board game. It just feels like that. very difficult, I feel, especially with those events that just sort of throw you wild cards and screw you up. But there seem to be a lot of mechanics that you really have to sort of study, like the arena type and what your charioteer is like, what skills they have. I'm still not quite sure. I mean, the manual mentions something about the horses, and I'm pretty sure it talks about the horse on the inside being the most important, but as far as what they do, I mean, it seemed to be the outside horse that was taking the most damage when we did the really tight turns, and I guess that makes sense, because in reality, all of the horses would be pushing out that way, and so all the strain would be on that horse. I'm sure there is a very good strategy. I just haven't taken the time to learn it. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you next time.